apparently we're now live on air. So I'm Steve. Hello. It's
Hi.
Josh.
I'm Josh. Hi.
And we're both part of Team Lumo. So we've been working on our new game, Lumo's Cat, for a little while, and this is kind of the first time we're showing it to the world. I guess we've shown screenshots before, but we've not shown the game, have we?
Yeah, I've been making lots of GIFs. So
TJ.
animated screenshots, but that's about it.
So no real game. So let's show you the game. If you've ever played a Team Lumo game before, you'll know we make really serious simulation titles. So I think our first title was Kumo Lumo. That was a cloud simulator. We did Lumo Deliveries, our logistics management simulator.
Lots of really intense simulation going on there.
Yeah, and this is
boxes and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we spent a lot of time researching what it's like to be a logistics manager, and we brought that experience to life for people with bongo drums, hypnosis, and deliveries. And and this is our cat dream simulator. So continuing that kind of whole simulation theme. So this is one of the main screens of the game. So in a cat dream simulator, the first thing you need to do is augment your cat's dreams by what you choose to feed them. So here I've got a little Lumo's cat. Now, one of the things, this is an important feature of the game. One of the things we could do is we can rename the cat.
Oh yeah, go do that.
Shall I rename the cat? Because I don't really want it to be called. What should we call it?
All I can think of at the moment is the fact that the is it Chinese or Japanese translation of Lumo's cat is Lumo's meow star people.
Okay.
Which is kind of amazing.
So, but I can't call it star people. That's a rubbish name for a cat.
Star cat.
Star cat.
Starry.
Starry cat. Okay, now we're going into spelling. Is that just star with a Y on the end of it?
Yeah, starry.
So I want an E, you see. Okay,
No.
E. Starry cat.
2 R's and a Y. Let's go that. Hey, look, it's Jake. Hello.
Hello, Jake. We're renaming the cat Jake at the moment. If you've got a better idea for the cat name, we can do that. So just let us know. So far we've gone for Starry Cat. Okay, so now I've got Starry Cat will be hungry in 12 minutes, but I'm not going to wait for cat to get hungry. It's bad to wait for your cat to get hungry. I'm going to feed it some catnip and send it straight to sleep. So you'll see when we change the food, the little piece of paisley you see in the bottom left of the screen popped up.
It looks like a monster with a giant mouth and 6 eyes.
I always think it looks a bit like a kind of 1970s TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you see that?
I get that.
But so now what I can either do is I can put a new piece of paisley and see where I've got a new level wobbling, or I can replace one of the others. I'm going to replace that green one.
Oh, what? That one's cool.
Okay. I'm not going to replace that one. That one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll replace that one. So here we've got a little cat. Little cat kind of pads down, goes to sleep, and as the cat's padding down to go to sleep, once it falls asleep, it gets attacked by evil mariachi mice. As you do, when cats go to sleep, that's kind of what happens. But
Every
don't worry.
cat owner knows.
Yeah. You know when you're seeing that cat like kind of twitching when it's asleep, it's dreaming of the mice coming to wake it up. So we're immediately being attacked by giant trolley mice. So my job is to stop the cat being woken up. So I've got these little star people that I can then use to protect them. So I'm going to send little Shocks McGee over. Shocks McGee's got kind of super electric power. So I just hold on the screen, activate Shock's power. But I think...
Might end up getting squished.
Yeah, so I'm going to need to send in some help. Oh, God. Okay, here come a load of mice. I'm going to send in... I've got Dr. Papadopoulos, who's got a giant tentacle in a box, and the giant tentacle loves eating mice.
Where is the rest of the octopus?
Yeah, not sure. No one ever said it was an octopus. We just know he's got a giant tentacle in the box. I'm not sure if there's anything attached to the octopus, if the box kind of like a multi-dimensional device. And actually it goes in... Who knows? I don't know.
It could just be a box that has a tentacle.
Yeah, it could just be that.
I mean, that's about as plausible as any of the rest of it.
And you'll see we kind of like to chuck quite a lot of enemies on screen. We wanted it to make... When we made the game, we wanted it to be like... like when you see people playing League of Legends stuff, I don't play much League of Legends, so I watch it and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. We wanted it to be a bit like that, where people who don't play Lumo's Cat will look at it and not really know what's going on. And there we go. That was pretty straightforward. I won that one pretty easily. You'd kind of hope I would do. I've been playing the game for what feels like ever, but about the last 6 months we've been playing the game a lot, so I've got quite good at it. But don't panic. You can make the game a lot harder. Should
Go for triple cheese.
Really? Okay. You want to see me lose levels? That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Okay. So as you'd expect, if you feed the cat loads of cheese,
You get bad nightmares.
you get nightmares. Also, that's reflected in the paisley patterns. Kind of the really hard levels tend to be black and white paisley. See a little Lumo cloud from Kumo Lumo bobbing about there?
Oh, it's at the end of the paisley. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do the forest level. Forest level's cool. Let's try the forest level. So I've been playing the game for months. If I triple cheese levels, I still find the levels tough. It's pretty unforgiving if you make a mistake. So in the last level, I was kind of quite laid back and kind of dropped in my characters pretty much as I was going through. If I'm triple cheesing levels, I'm going to need to get an early start and get my characters into position before the hordes of mice start coming in. I'm going to put Doc just here to help protect Dr. Pap. Okay, I've got some mice getting through already and starting to wake the cat up. So I'm going to send Boomer in here.
That was all right. That wasn't too
Yeah,
bad. You got a couple of the fringe ones.
Yeah, I kind of left poor Shocks McGee on their own over in the top, so they're a goner.
You got the little Ultra Janet, the healer.
Yeah, well, I had. She's dead now.
Oh,
I kind of left her. You see, this is the thing. I told you.
you woke the cat up. Why'd you do that?
I didn't wake the cat up. The mice woke the cat up. I just did a really rubbish job of protecting it. So, should I try it again and try and do better, or should I wuss out and go and take some of the cheese out? I'm taking some cheese out. I don't want to embarrass myself by showing how bad I am at our own game. But I'm going to go and do the same level again. But I'm going to do better. Honest, I'm going to do better.
Go on then.
Okay, what mistake I made? So there was some guys came in at the top there. So the nice thing is, if you replay the levels come in the same kind of wave patterns again. So you can improve your strategy. It's kind of one of the things you wanted is, like one of my favourite games is Ikaruga, and you play Ikaruga, you can learn the waves of the enemies, and that's how you get better and better at the game.
Yeah.
This has kind of got that same thing. So once you play a level, if you lose, you can then relearn the patterns. You tend to find with the cheese levels, they're pretty unforgiving. So if you make a mistake and you leave a character unattended, you're going to get punished for it. So you have to be kind of on your game. I haven't put Janet in yet, so I'm going to put in Ultra Janet to try and heal the cat whilst I'm still not doing great, Josh, to be honest.
I'm surprised you can remember all the names of the characters while you're playing.
I've been living with the characters for quite a long while, so they're all kind of like friends now. Yeah, so these are long-term friends for the last year. I think I'm close. I'm close. There you go. So I couldn't win the triple cheese, but I did all right when I took a cheese out. But it's kind of the thing we wanted is I think with mobile games you find it a lot where some people say the game's too easy, some people say the game's too hard. We wanted to let people play and find their own difficulty.
Yeah. And there's a lot of choice as well. It depends on what kind of cuisine you're after.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and also we've got the cat customization as well. So we've got like different costumes and different like things that you might find your cat sleeps on whilst you're playing. So here we go with our specs and our book. Let's find. Sorry, I'm a bit fussy. I tend to like to pick certain types of paisley pattern. I want my blanket to look nice.
Yeah, me too. I end up switching through all the different
foods until
I find a paisley I like.
Let's try a level that I haven't played yet. Let's just go straight in and show another one.
Long Tall Betty.
Long Tall Betty. She's great, Long Tall Betty. We believe she's from Liverpool. It's difficult to tell, but we believe she's from Liverpool.
I think it'd be cool to have figurines of all the different characters.
Love to have figurines of the characters.
There's a lot of stuff we'd like.
Yeah, exactly. If enough people buy the... You see, that's kind of the thing. If enough people get the game and enjoy playing the game, then we can and then loads of people say, oh, we want figurines as well, then we can probably afford to do them. And it's really just hoping enough people do it so we get to have our own set of figurines, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really for anyone else. You just want something nice to go on
my desk.
Windowsill.
Yeah.
Windowsill.
So I think the thing we've been trying to do is put as many enemies on the screen as we physically could to make the game feel as frightening as possible when people play it. I don't think we could have done that without the latest spec of devices like iOS 9 and Metal and stuff. It's just made it phenomenal. If you'd seen the game a couple of months ago before that we got that stuff implemented, you could barely run the game, but now you get you can see. We wanted to get to the point where Jonathan, the designer, didn't have to design levels based on what we could run, but on how we wanted the level to play. So he's just gone, right, this is how I want the level to play, and then we have to kind of figure out how we're going to make it play the way we want to.
Oh, there's a mustache. What is that? Hang on, go back. The little... Is that a seal?
The little seal, yeah, with the mustache.
Seal with the mustache.
Yeah,
cool.
Of course it's seal with mustache. Why wouldn't
That's
seal have a
the only
mustache?
kind of seal you want to ever see.
Yeah. And you see, we're using a replay kit on iOS 9, so you can actually record and share levels.
iOS 9 is actually out now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was out yesterday about 6 o'clock UK time.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet, but I really want to try out recording everything.
That's a cool feature. The other nice thing is when you turn it on, you can turn on the mic and you can then do your own little commentary over the top. Probably do a better job than I'm doing, but yeah. Let's do another level. Let's see what we're going to get. So it's nice where... here we go, castle level.
Oh,
one of my
I like this one.
favourites. You see, it's got a cheese shop. It says
Oh, is that... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before.
And then on the other
Just
side,
looks like
there's
castle.
a video rental shop. You can't ever see the video rental shop because it's on the other side of the castle. You can't see in game. But rest assured, there's a video rental shop on the other side. And then we've got the fromagerie. Cheese is a big thing. So the reason we have the cat eating cheese is because Jonathan, the designer, was at a party a few years ago, and one of his friends had some Stilton on a plate.
Who's that? CJ Gaming. Thank you for liking.
Yeah, liking's good.
Cool.
Yeah, and whilst they were at the party, cheese course, Stilton on the plate, and the cat ran onto the table and stole their bit of Stilton.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's a true story.
So that inspired the feed the cat screen where we actually feed the cat Stilton. The reason we've got Stilton as a cheese option on there is because we know that cats actually have eaten Stilton. And we're pretty sure that eating Stilton will give you nightmares.
Yeah, that's like common knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know about cats, but definitely for people.
It's not poisonous for them or anything like that. It's good. It's good for them.
Is that true? Is that a fact?
No, that's not. It's not.
Is that actually a well-known?
It is now.
Stilton is good for
the
cats.
Internet.
You see, we get ads. You can skip them, like I just did there. But what we try to do with the ads is have it. So if you want to watch an ad, you get loads of extra milk. So you can use it to unlock extra stuff in the game. So we try to make them a valuable thing that people want and try to do nice things. What we try and do is make games the way we want them played. So if you want rewards, it's nice and easy to get them. If you don't, just ignore it. Teams kind
If you want all the cool stuff, then there's a very easy way to get that. Just play lots of the game.
Yeah, exactly. So when one of the things that Jonathan always says when we make games, so Lumo's cat is going to be out hopefully in about 3 or 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. So the build I'm playing now is hopefully the build that today we're going to put into submission. So the game's not quite out yet. But what we try and do with all of our games is it'll be free when it's on the App Store. But unlike lots of free games, we want our game so you can actually play the entire experience end to end without spending any money ever in the game. So when we say a game should be free to play, it should be free to play. You shouldn't have to spend money.
I mean, I'm a cheapskate, so I've tested it. It is 100% free all the time.
Yeah, we try and do it with all of our games. I know from personal experience, our previous game, Lumo Delivery, my other half played it. She loved it, played it all the time.
Nice.
And she has finished the entire game, done it. And she has not given me a single penny of revenue from that game. She finished the whole game without spending any money. So
that's cool.
I know for a fact it's definitely possible. Yeah.
Nice. Was that a cheese level?
That was a single cheese level, just the one cheese.
It looks a bit sinister.
Yeah, well, that's how you can tell. You know? So, we make the game look different. You probably hear. I can't hear the audio, but I'm hoping that people in the real world can hear the game.
Ruin the audio by testing it out.
It doesn't sound like there's lots of game audio.
No.
Oh well. But when you come and play the game in a few weeks' time, you'll actually find that the audio changes based on whether you feed the cat cheese or not. If you're not sure what all the different foods are, we have this lovely little screen that shows you what all the different attributes of the food are. So we've kind of created this almost like a recipe system, so you can create the exact game experience that you want. So like a mouse will make the cat friends do more damage, whereas a Edam will make the enemies do more damage. So if you want to feel your characters to be powerful, but you also want to challenge the guys who are attacking you to be harder, then you could feed your cat a bit of dead mouse and a bit of Edam, right? But if you want the game to be super hard, you go Edam, so the enemies do more damage. You give it Rebouchon, so the cat has half health, and then you give it Stilton, so the enemies have more health. So that makes the game super, super, super difficult, as we saw earlier when I lost and played really badly. But let's stick in another mouse. Let's try another different level that we haven't seen yet. Hopefully, let's see. Oh yeah, that one's quite cool. Giant hole in the middle of it. So this is the game.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So when we first started making the game, I was really struggling to play it. I was losing all of the time, and this is the level for me that suddenly made me go, oh, now I get it. It's actually really tactical and strategic. If you do, what a lot of people do early on is they just get their little guys and they just stand them around the cat, whereas you will die really quickly doing that. What you want to do is try and get, again, I was talking at the beginning, so I'm up against it right from the beginning, outset. What you want to do is try and take up these tactical and defensive positions either side.
SXCJ loves cheese, which is kind of perfect.
Yeah, we love cheese too.
Yeah.
I eat too much cheese. Is there such thing as too much cheese?
No.
So what's the favourite cheese?
Yeah. What's everyone's favourite cheese? What have we got in the game? We got Stilton, Edam,
Rebouchon. That's it. Yeah, the three cheeses.
Yeah, three cheese.
We skipped the classic cheddar for some reason. Don't know why.
And you can have like a pizza, 3 cheese levels.
Yeah. Although I don't know if you'd really want Rebouchon, Stilton, and Edam as a pizza topping. It doesn't.
I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I'd try it. I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. I'm just saying I win.
Yeah. If you want to play the game, it's going to be out in a few weeks. 4-ish weeks. Yeah,
3 to 4 weeks. So we'll put it in submission today. So that's what we've been doing this week. We just localized the game into 11 languages, and that's now finished. So today we'll be submitting the game. So it'll be 3 or 4 weeks' time. It'll be available in the App Store for download for free, and people can see what they think to the game themselves. I've amassed quite a lot of extra milk, so I'm going to use some of that to get some of this food a bit earlier. So because I want to play some hard levels again.
Oh, that skull.
Yeah, you want
the
the skull
paisley.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Again, you'll see thematically when you choose to play harder levels, your paisley patterns reflect that. So if you play difficult levels, you get like skulls and black and white patterns. You can actually see my blanket is mostly quite cheery, cute little patterns.
Spilled something on it.
If you play 4 difficult levels back to back, we splash a load of kind of tie-dye over the blanket. You can share your blanket with your friends as well, so you can choose which portion of your blanket you want to show. So if you've been doing loads of hard levels, you want to show that off, you can do that. You can set your preview. And then if you've got friends, you can actually go and look at their blankets. So some of your friends might have longer blankets than you, but you can see if they've actually been playing, they've just been playing easy levels, or if they've been pushing it a bit harder and playing the more difficult levels. I'm just trying to look for one of the other kind of fun environments. Like the one...
Is that the one with the hole in it?
Yeah, we just played the one with the hole in it.
Oh, the beach.
We did, I think
no, we haven't shown the beach yet.
We haven't shown the beach yet. Okay,
No,
let's go to the beach. This is a nightmare beach, which is why it looks a little bit more kind of intimidating. If you play it without cheese, with kind of catnip or a dead mouse, then you'll find that it's all like sandy, like you'd expect, and all cheerful, without the kind of black and white tentacles creeping out of the beach. But because we're on Nightmare, then you get the much more kind of challenge one.
So we've got cheddar, white cheese, and brie fans here.
Yeah, brie. Brie's a good cheese.
Cheddar's a classic for a reason.
Cheddar's a good cheese.
Like a good strong cheddar?
Yeah, like Montgomery. I don't know if you had Montgomery cheddar.
No.
Montgomery cheddar's great.
There's a small one that comes in a black wax. It's called
Black Bomber.
Black
yeah,
Bomber.
that's a Welsh cheddar. Yeah, that's a good cheddar. The other one that you can get, I think Sainsbury's do it. So, classic Davidstow. But they do a Davidstow 36-month-old. So super aged Davidstow, and that's amazing. I first had that when we were in Cornwall, and it's incredible, and couldn't get it anywhere else. And then it's in like a gold packaging, I think, just in the standard kind of nice cheese bit. Oh, there's one little guy all kind of dancing about on his own. You'll notice all the little mice have little personalities of their own. So sometimes they're like really aggressive and they'll come and attack you, and other times they just want to have a little dance in the corner. And you can either let them dance in the corner, or you can go and attack them with a giant tentacle, which is what I just did.
Yep. I don't know Mob Crush very well. Is it possible to show where our Twitter and other social stuff is?
I don't know. Well, people who want to join us on Twitter, they can just go to @Team Lumo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just @Team Lumo.
Just @Team Lumo, and we'll be posting more updates. And if you want to follow when the game's actually going to be out, when you can start playing it, then just follow us on @Team Lumo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the moment we're on Twitter and Tumblr, but I don't know. Do you want to be on other places?
Don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe we're quite busy making games, so we can't be everywhere. I'm going to do one more level. How about that? Just one more level. What's the time? Yeah, let's do one more level. Should I just...
Yeah, the brand new level.
Let's just go new and see what we get.
Spend your hard-earned milk.
It's this one again. This time I'm going to do a better job of playing it. This time I'm actually going to get my little guys into position early on. You'll see, whenever we're spawning new characters, we pause the game. This is mostly because of us. I tend to play games a lot when I'm watching TV or doing other stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I just want it so when I look up at the TV and something important's just happened in whatever I'm watching, just stop
wait.
playing. Yeah, exactly. And know that my cat's not going to be woken up in absolute abject terror.
You look at that. You're a true Napoleon.
What's that?
Placing all of your little cat friends all over the place.
Well, I've kind of got...
Getting ready.
Like I say, I've been playing the game a bit. Maybe next time we do the stream, what we should do is you should play, and then we should get someone who's never played the game before. I love the kind of terror you get from people when you see people who've not played. The absolute fear they get when they get swamped by all of the incoming mice. It's great.
Thank you for joining us, CJ.
Thank you, CJ. I should not look up from the screen. Every time I look up from the screen, it all goes horribly wrong.
You got two Shocks McGee's over there.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
This is a game which is much better played when there's someone there to tell you which characters you've forgotten as you've been trying to multitask. Oh, and I've got the worst thing that can happen is if you forget you've got bomber and your bomber gets done for.
Oh, it just kind of deflates. It's really
sad. But worse than that, you're then completely done for the game because your bomber's like if you're up against it, bomber's a character that will come in and save the day for you.
Yeah.
But if you're if you do what I nearly did and forget all about them, then there's no redemption for you. You're just lost. Got one little guy, just
give him a boot,
give him a kick.
Yeah.
Done.
Sorted. That was good.
Yeah. So that's the game. That's Lumo's Cat. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll try and do some more of these over the next couple of weeks. I'd like to get some people playing who haven't played the game before, so you can get. Yeah, I've played the game. I've lost count how many times. Like pretty much all day, every day for 6 months.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm making it look quite easy. And it'd be really interesting when the game's out to see what people think. But we'll put some other updates on, and then hopefully get some people ready with some strategies and stuff from day one. So when they start playing, they can make sure their cat gets a really good night's sleep. I hope you've enjoyed getting our little preview as Lumo's Cat, and I hope you enjoy it just as much when the game's out in a few weeks.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for following CJ, and yeah, like we said, if you want to follow it, it's at Team Lumo or tumblr.com / no wait, teamlumo.tumblr.com.
You're doing really well weird. Yeah, don't.
So close.
So close.
Alright, cheers for watching, and hopefully we'll do another stream.
Thank you. Bye.
Press a button.
I was too busy waving.